Hey guys, well, welcome back to another episode of the Hunting Grounds. A little bit different way of opening up the episode. I'm actually out here in the blind in north central Arkansas because, as you know, I'm hunting pretty much every single weekend for the show right now. And to do that, I don't have a whole lot of other time to do the narration around traveling and hunting and working. So I'm doing the narration as I'm out here in north central Arkansas, and that's where we're going to bring you this episode from. As you guys know, I've put in a lot of time out here already this season in north central Arkansas. We've got a large piece of property here that's completely run by cattle, and so we try to harvest a deer here, have a lot of fun. It's some tough hunting, and the weather has made it even tougher this year. So we're going to go take a look at this week's episode as I go after a buck here, and it gets to be really, really interesting. And currently I'm sitting waiting for another buck, and even Colton, the guy that hunts the property with me, gets his biggest buck ever. So we have quite an episode for you. Take a look.
The Hunting Grounds is brought to you by Giotto Gear, Hercules Tires, Spypoint, Advanced Tree Stands, Walk On Archery, Nose Jammer, Dirt Nap, Hook Line Sinker Outdoors.
I'm back out in north central Arkansas, where earlier this season you saw me take a doe. We had a really cool encounter with a good buck. Last night I arrived late. Colton and I came in. We hung this advanced tree stand exactly in the area where I had that big buck really, really close. I just couldn't get a shot. We've been getting Spypoint trail camera photos of him really regularly here. And even last night, going towards the food plot when we were driving in, we had a big buck chase a doe. I think we're on the tail end of that lockdown phase. I think the big bucks are going to be breaking off and are lonely and going to be looking for does. So hopefully we can call something in or see something skirting around here. We can see a wide area up here. I'm on this fence row where I can see down the fence row each way. I can see across and kind of see some open old fields. And I even got a food plot over there. So we have 3 days to get it done. Well, 2.5 days to get it done here in north central Arkansas. I feel really, really good about it. The weather's good, and hopefully Colton and we put down some deer this weekend. So I want to sit back and get ready. A little bit foggy this morning. Might be a little bit of a slow start, but so far looking like it might be the best weekend out here that we've had in a few years. So here we go.
The Hunting Grounds is brought to you by Redneck Blinds, Bowtech, Eagle Seed, Popeyes of Northwest Arkansas, Shaybug Design, and by Mojo Outdoors.
It's hit me right in the face now, which is still good for this setup because, as you can see back behind me, or in front of me here, that would allow all those deer to come through without ever even knowing I'm here. I think a majority of the deer are going to come out here. But we've got rain predicted starting about 2 o'clock today. And as much as I love sitting in the advanced tree stand because it's comfortable and it gives me like a great view up here, I'm going to get down low and actually clear out a spot and get an area ready to put up a blind for this evening, because chances are this evening I'll have to be in a blind, and probably tomorrow morning. So it's going to limit my visibility, but but I think all in all it's going to make it where I can still hunt here. I've got 2 bucks I'm going after. My big boy showed back up. And there's still another really good buck in here, so he's got a kicker off his G2. My other one's a nice 10, so. Alright, so I'm set up here in the blind after not seeing anything but just thousands of geese this morning. I got out of the stand a little early, got over, cleared out an area, built in this blind and brushed it in really well. I can't see quite as much where I'm at in this blind as where I was in the advanced tree stand that you can see across the way, but I can see this field out in front of me. I can see up and down this fence line here. I probably should have brought my binoculars. I forgot them in the truck, but you can see a little bit of the field out in front. And I can see back down behind me there's this cleared fence trail. These deer are cutting through here out of one big timber section to another big timber section. There's a little food plot in between. So hopefully they'll come out here, feed, and can get a shot. So we'll see what happens. High hopes for this evening. I just got word from Colton that he shot the big buck, and we've kind of been keeping him a little bit secret because it's the biggest buck we've ever seen on this place. He's been hunting him hard, and that buck seemed to only like the rainy mornings, and it is a rainy, nasty morning, so he said he dropped him in his tracks. So we got like a northwesterly wind. I'm going to put that right in my face. It's really quiet. I can get in there, sneak around. I'm not going to take the main camera, but I'm going to take my spy points on my gun, and with any luck, I'll sneak up on this dude and get a shot at him. So I'm ready to go see Colton's buck, and I just don't want to cut my hunt short. But I have not had anything move in front of me, so this is going to be tough for sure. But I'm going to try to get it on film, and I really think I'll see him. It's just, like I said, a matter of being able to sneak up on him, get him on film, getting shot off, all without him getting out there and busting me in this thicket. So here goes nothing. I'm ready to see Colton's buck though.
I didn't do the recovery there where I found the buck because Colton had shot his big buck, and this buck didn't die too far from the road, so we quickly drug him out of there, and we were really excited to go get on Colton's big buck. This is just a great representative buck for the area. They don't get just massively huge around here unless you're looking at Colton's buck, and that's just like a true freak for around here. They just don't get that big, and he got some age on him, and he actually stayed on this property, which is pretty impressive because there's a lot of road hunters and stuff around here. But this buck definitely had me excited, and this is what hunting is all about. Did the spot and stalk, was able to sneak up on this buck and put a great shot on him, filming with 2 different camera angles from the Spypoint, and just been a really tough weekend. The weather's been really rough, and you're now watching this video, I had taken all the photos of Colton's, and we've done all the B-roll of this buck and Colton's buck, and just had some awesome footage, and somehow I accidentally deleted all that while we were taking pictures off, and so here I am redoing everything, and we've lost some of that. So that's kind of sad, but hopefully we'll recover some of that. You just never know. But all in all, just super excited. It's what hunting's all about, to have a story like this where I actually put the main camera down, spot and stalked with the Spypoints, and was able to put a great shot on this buck. Just brought me back down to my roots for sure. Great buck. Colton had a great hunt. I'm gonna get back out there and we'll see if we can make something happen. So without even knowing the outcome of tonight's hunt, whether I get another buck or not, I'm gonna wrap up this week's episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Guys, do us a favor, subscribe to us on YouTube and our website. Follow us on Facebook and on Instagram. And do us a favor down below, comment and give us a thumbs up. Guys, until next time, go out everywhere you get a youth or new hunter involved in the outdoors, and as always, have a better than average day.